Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to cover 6 questions leader must ask before implementing any change in their organization. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get more content like this. Alright, did you know that 1 out of 3 of change initiatives fail before they get started? But that gets begs the question why? Because change leaders often engage the organization in implementing change before conducting an important first step, and that is getting clear with themselves on exactly what's changing and why. Not being clear on what causes chaos, sending the organization off to work to the right priorities, it's unsuccessful. Before implementing anything, ask yourself and the fellow the next 6 questions. First, are you clear on what the problem you're solving with the change is? And is it the right problem? Is it the underlying issue? Addressing a symptom rather than the cause on the main means that the main change might be misguided. A client of mine arrived to do a sweeping reorganization of the company only to later discover they weren't addressing some underlying cultural issues that needed to change first. Millions and millions of dollars, as well as a ton of effort, and way too much time was wasted on that. So, next, are you avoiding change drift? This is when you know you're going after the right issue, but some changes aren't being made the way you want or they're being addressed. Let's say you need to change the way the company pays employees bonuses, but then you start seeing proposed changes to the employee benefits package, which is outside the scope of the issue that you're facing. Change drift also happens more and more when changes are instituted to fix an issue that it's necessary. Honestly, change for the sake of change helps nobody. So be clear on that. Third question, do you have a clear vision for the change? Do you know why you're changing, what it accomplishes, and how the organization is going to look like in the future? This is about providing an inspiring picture of change for employees to motivate them through all the hard parts of adapting. You know, one kitchen remodeling company, they had a vision of becoming an industry leader for using technology to dramatically boost their sales. They explained the why to the employees, right? Customers wanted to see their dream kitchen and experience with alternate choices before investing in it. So all the employees could clearly envision the change that was coming. Pretty cool. We should all do the same. Next up, do you understand in details what policies, processes, technologies, and jobs must change and in what way? Unfortunately, it's not enough just to have a compelling vision for change. You need specifics to your plan so that the right work of the right people things happen, especially regarding the jobs that are changing. Specific things like that and what roles must be altered in what way is what's going to give you effectiveness in their job and it's going to make the change a lot easier. Honestly, it's extremely frustrating to employees when it's not obvious that nobody has thought through how their job are going to be impacted. So take the time to, show them and explain to them what the plan is to help them through the transition. That's avoidable. So you can be clear on your plans to help the employees through this transition. All right. So next question. Do you know who the owners of the change are? Because without the right team of people lined up and brought up to leading the change, your initiatives has no change of success. Dot. You need to make very clear who the owners are and what are they accountable for during the change. And that can be communication, training, or engagement with your employees. This is very, very important to create accountability and ownership over the change. All right. And finally, do you know how you're going to measure the change and its success? And if not, you need to be very certain about the definition of success that supports the culture you're trying to build. For instance, Starbucks measures success in their stores not just by the number of coffees or latte sold, which is of course important, but also how often employees get recognized for helping a fellow employee or a customer in the community. That measure supports the caring culture that Starbucks is striving to accomplish. If you fail to plan the change, you can plan for fail. So in summary, you need to be clear on the problem you're solving, confirm if you're avoiding change drift, have a clear vision for the change, be clear about what's changing, but also about what's not changing, assign owners for change and create accountability, and then last but not least, measure success. I hope you found this very useful. So don't forget to give a like, a subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get more content like this. Thank you for taking the time and thank you for supporting my channel.